Hey guys, what it do? Welcome back to Aprokovibes, the only place where you feed do Aproko and waka pass with time, just like that. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jumoke. We are back again for another episode of Aprokovibes, and of course, I have some lovely people with me. You already know my loving, handsome, fine bubble husband. Kenny, and also my cute sister. I don't know, what should I call you? Which one?
It's your girl Lima.
Yeah, shit.
Lima, you see her face. Alima, I don't call her that, but whatever. Anyway, so Alima with us today on an episode of Aprokovibes.
Yes,
So today, what are we talking about? We are talking about motherhood. But before we get into it, I do have a question that I would like just to kind of see what kind of brain y'all got. You ready? Okay, so the question is, what 5 people would you bring with you if you were stuck on a desert island?
5 people?
5 people.
5 kind of people or
just
5 people?
Oh, that's a good question. Y'all just asked me 5 people, just 5 people.
Oh. I'm definitely gonna bring mommy because she can take care of me.
Okay.
Take care of me. Take care of her.
Well, I don't need mama to take care of me.
Okay. So that's mommy.
That's
Of
number
course,
1.
my daughter.
Number 2.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's 2 people. Think hard. It's you know, the funny thing is when this question is asked, you don't really think, oh, I already have people. Like, you have
I
to
think
say
everybody,
everything.
that I'm close to is like my family.
That's
That's
it?
5 people.
So that's 5 people. But
Yeah. That's, well,
I
I would
feel
rather
like,
be stuck
okay,
with my
you
family.
know, let me.
I think should be 5 kind of people.
Huh?
Like, yeah, outside your family.
Outside the family.
Outside the family?
Yeah.
Outside the family.
For me,
Yeah, you can go first.
for me, I'll bring a doctor.
Okay.
In the event that I fall
That's
sick,
smart.
yeah,
Smart.
I'll bring a cook food.
Okay, but
Okay, so he's going to type of
Yeah, type of people. Yeah, type of
what
people.
you said, what they
Yeah, the kind of
he's
people.
the
Yeah.
kind of people, which
Okay.
is another
Yeah.
angle to it.
Yeah, so doctor, cook. Maybe a boatsman in case.
The boatsman?
Yeah. In case we need to make a boat so we can.
So a carpenter.
A carpenter.
Gotcha.
A carpenter. Yeah. Yeah. Then who again? Yeah.
So
Then my wife for sure.
I should have been first on that list.
Chill.
People.
Chill.
You don't fit in the
What
Yeah.
wife? Is wife not a type of person?
But you're not a doctor though.
So, but I am a wife.
But you're a cook, anyways. Yeah. So yeah.
So you got doctor.
Yeah. Cook.
Sorry, you got wife.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Cook.
Yeah. A boatman.
Carpenter.
Yeah, carpenter. Then
And then last.
that's a tough one. My soldier, I can beat anybody up.
I am a soldier.
Yeah.
Okay. So before I say what I'm gonna choose,
Yeah.
why a doctor makes sense,
Yeah.
but a cook you can always learn. You gotta survive.
No.
No.
No, like you can. It does. You don't have to learn how
What
to
if
be a
the
chef.
first day you try to cook, you get
Yeah.
food poisoning and die?
Yep.
Yes.
Food poisoning. doesn't
Well, I
mean
suck at cooking,
No, because you can try to get a fish, and if you don't cook that fish, maybe that particular fish, you don't know what island you're gonna be on. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
You
Number
cook
two,
the fish till it's white.
How do you know it's white on the inside?
You open it. You cut it.
Maybe
You don't have to use a knife.
No,
Survival
what I'm
skills.
saying is maybe your white isn't somebody else's white. Maybe they're like, oh, now let's cook the meat, and they eat it, and then they die. So I don't think trying to learn how to cook.
Yeah, on an island.
It's
Yes.
not it.
Yes.
I don't necessarily mean trying to learn how to cook, but when you are put in a position when you have to survive,
Of course, fight
you're
or
going
fight.
to, if you are the kind that will fight to survive,
Yes.
you're going to learn by force how to cook. It doesn't matter. And sometimes it will take you having a food poisoning experience the first time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will probably take you being chased by the lizard you're trying to eat. Like, who knows?
But how about I don't have that experience? I don't want to have that experience.
Right.
He doesn't
But-
want.
I don't
he just
want that
wants
kind
to
of.
cook.
Yeah.
He don't want to even have to cook it.
Yeah. I don't want that kind of experience.
By, like a poisonous animal. What you gonna do?
No, that's not.
The doctor may know how to save himself, but what you gonna do?
Oh, the doctor can save the cook.
You can save the cook.
Doctors.
Yeah. Exactly.
I would take my husband. This is a really hard one because I do want to take my whole family. Like he said.
Is that more than
Yeah.
5?
That's definitely more than 5.
That's
One
more than
person
5.
dropped out.
I'd rather just several than just one. So I would take Kenny, Mommy, Daya, you. We're gonna figure it out. We're smart people.
With the
We don't-
boys.
With the boys, I can't choose. They're gonna have to both be survivors somewhere else. And I would take, I'll take Grace.
You gonna jump on me? Okay.
Because I have to choose one, and I would feel terrible if I
Choosing
chose
one.
one of the boys and left the other to hang
Yeah,
dry like
yeah.
tilapia. Like,
Okay. I see
I'll
it.
take Grace.
And
Daya.
actually, if they're together, they can survive.
They can survive
together.
wherever they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So the
Alright.
girls will all be together. The boys, they can take it out.
Okay.
Anyways,
Fair
so I
enough.
asked that question because I have played a game, and they were asking us what we would take. 5 things we could take because we are now stranded. We're about to approach an island, and that's where we're about to be stranded. And somebody said frozen, freeze-dried food.
Oh yeah.
That's
Why?
ridiculous. Out of all the choices, first aid kit was there. It should have been number 1.
Of course, the first aid kit.
Then she
I mean, it was a part of her 5, right?
it was a
Yeah.
long list, and we were all supposed to pick 5 as a team. So
Right.
one person couldn't just say 5.
Oh, okay.
So we had to come to a unanimous decision.
Freeze-dried
And she
food
was
is actually
picking
smart, though.
bougie things like life was about to be easy. We're about to be stranded. So why are you picking?
But the fruit. Let me ask you this: the freeze dried food, right? Is that
Yeah.
what freeze dried food? Is it a lifetime supply?
I don't think so. It didn't say.
If it was a
Yes,
lifetime
I
supply, I
think it
think
would.
that would be a
That
very
would-
good
that would
thing
make
to
sense,
choose.
If it was a lifetime supply, it would make sense. But we can always. So we were looking at it. Most of us were like, we can always get food. There's fish. There's somebody who has.
But why you want to
who
work
has-
hard when you can
There's
get
somebody
free
who
stuff?
has allergies, so he can't even eat shellfish or anything like that. So we're like, you could be a vegan. You can eat coconuts and berries, so long as they're not poisonous, you'll be fine. But anyways, it was a good team building exercise. Yeah, it was fun. So down to the nitty gritty.
Yes.
What did you call yourself? What did you say when I should introduce yourself? What was that crazy name?
Lima.
No.
It's your girl Lima.
It's your girl. It's your girl Lima. Okay, it's your girl Lima.
Yes.
You recently became a mom.
Yes, I did.
You recently became a mommy to the cutest. Oh my gosh, the cutest tiny bundle of joy ever. She is so cute. So cute. So cute. Your jeans.
Of
Y'all's
course.
jeans
Fun
is
get
good.
those.
Strong
Strong
jeans.
We got good jeans.
Got
but
good jeans over here.
She's just so cute. And she has like the calmest face.
Yeah.
Her face is so calm. But that's my girl. That's my niece, you guys, if you don't know. Obviously, this is my sister. So, that's my niece. So what was that experience like for you?
You're from the pregnancy and everything, or like
So
just
if you were to, like, I guess, becoming a mom, what was one of the biggest challenges you had to face?
honestly, I wouldn't say challenge. I would say, of course, the first month was pretty tough, but after that,
First month after birth or first month when you found out?
after birth, when I found it, the toughness during the pregnancy was more of the health concerns and more of the like the feelings or whatever. But if It wasn't anything that I couldn't handle by the grace of God.
Mm-hmm.
But
Praise Jesus.
praise
Hallelujah.
Jesus. Hallelujah. But I would say the toughest part was just the month after pregnancy. The month after pregnancy, the first month of Nana's life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, and then the first month was pretty tough. It wasn't more so like adjusting. It was more so just the fact that, you know, she was a gassy baby, so she was not sleeping. You know, every time she tried to sleep, she just couldn't sleep because of the gas. Yeah. And so that was hard because I was not getting any sleep. But once I started getting the hang of it, it like came easy. Second nature type.
Second
of thing.
nature,
Yeah.
of course, because you know most mothers.
Yeah.
And I say most because some just don't have it.
Yeah.
But most women have that nurture.
Yes.
So it was more so just adjusting her schedule and your schedule.
Yeah.
Kind of getting them to mesh.
Yeah. Once you figure, you know, I think, you know, every baby's different, of course. Every person is different. But once you figure out this is what the pattern of this baby, this is the things that get her, you know, then you try to curve it, then you try to flow with it. And then that's it.
And that's that.
Yeah.
It is, right? Okay, so I guess taking you back to before she was even born, when you first found out.
God.
How was your reaction?
What was the first thing you thought?
Out.
What was the first thing you thought or did?
Oh hell no! It's like, not me. A baby. I did like 5 pregnancy tests. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I said yes, no. Yes, no. No. And then I was like, dang, yeah, that's what it is or whatever. So, yeah.
Sheesh, I don't know.
Because I wasn't really, you know, that was not in my thought at all.
Yeah.
So when it even, I was like, I was taken aback.
Right.
Yeah, so it definitely wasn't.
So are you excited or you was?
I was not excited at first.
That's
I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely like, oh my gosh, no, type of feeling. But then,
which is crazy that you say that because honestly, you didn't give me that vibe. You gave me for the longest time baby girl for life vibes. For you,
like not getting pregnant,
soft life, baby girl for life, like
I want.
No stress,
trips,
like
all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So do you feel like I don't want to use the word humbling, but do you feel like having a baby or becoming a mom,
it's definitely changing.
It changed you.
Yeah.
It changed you in a way, obviously for the better. But
yes.
Do you feel like you're missing anything?
Oh no! As far as missing anything, I don't feel like I'm missing anything because I'm just the type of person that I can turn some things on and off. That's it's just in my nature.
Yeah.
If I feel like I'm tired, I just won't go and you won't see me anywhere.
Right.
And I'm just at home chilling. Or
is this true?
Whatever it is, and then when I do want to pop out again, I'll pop out for a minute. Again. You know. So, but it's not. I don't feel like I'm missing anything per se. The only thing is like. Now, like when I want, because I'm a huge person who loves to travel. So now when I want to travel, it's just the whole, you know, planning and everything. Yeah. That's the only thing that I'm like, But other than that, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I am so happy and blessed with her because I would say that it like you said, humbling. Because you know I used to be real short fuse, so I get mad quick. But now I'm just like, it doesn't matter. It's not.
So you're saying a baby changed your temperament?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She had a fuse. You ever watch those cartoons where there's like those big, what do you call those bombs? The stick bombs, the granite.
Yeah.
Like, and somebody just has to light it, and you see go.
Yeah,
that was her.
I had a real short fuse.
Right.
It just needed to be
I was on go mode whenever.
Right.
Say what? Let's go. But now I'm just like, it doesn't matter because you have someone else to think about. You have the whole responsibility. So yeah.
Well, that's good. I didn't have a short fuse, but then again, we're talking about becoming a new mom.
Yeah.
This is very, very fresh for you.
Very
So
fresh.
Yeah.
a lot of things that isn't anymore, especially in this day and age of gentle parenting. So a lot of things.
I feel like I'm not gonna be a gentle parent, only because I'm not gonna be, real crazy with it or whatever. But I don't think the gentle parenting is. I think first, of course, having conversations with your child is important.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get your butt whooped.
That's a form of gentle parenting.
For sure.
Oh, conversations. Okay. So I think a lot of people mistake gentle parenting for lack of discipline. And I think we talked about this sometime, and I was like, it's not lack of discipline. You still gonna get what's coming. Yeah. It's just I'm gonna do it in a form that makes it more comprehensible for you. As a child.
Yeah, I see that.
So gentle parenting is still we still gonna get that butt beat, but we're gonna just be calm about it. We're not gonna be crazy like our
African parents. African parents.
They've thrown it times 10.
It wasn't just. It was anything that was in sight. You gotta be clear.
Had your kids, had your wife, they'll throw it at you.
Oh my God.
Yes, for
sure. So I think this question is super important because I'm really big on this, especially for moms. Self-care.
Oh yeah.
What was that like for you? Because I know, and then also has it like declined since? Because I know for sure moms don't get as much attention as the baby, right? When the baby's born, everybody's like, I want to see. Even me, I do it to you. Yeah. When I call you and I call her, and I'm just like,
it's all about the baby.
Oh, let me talk to. Can I see Nena? Where's Nena? Where's Nena? Like, hello. What about you? Yeah. How are you doing? Are you okay? Like, things like that. We forget about the person who just brought this wonderful life into the world, and we're all focused on the baby. And I just watched a Korean show. Don't come for me because I do love my K-drama. K-drama, and it was called Birth Care, After Birth Care or something, a center where they take care of the moms.
I saw that.
So
on Netflix,
Yes.
And it's really hard.
I mean, I didn't see the drama, but I saw.
I
saw like a little like Instagram reel of I didn't know if it was Korea or not, but where it's a facility that.
It's the show. That's the show.
Oh, that's a show.
That's the show.
Okay.
The Birth Care Center.
Okay.
And
they take that.
You realize,
they really take care of the mom.
They do take care of the moms, but also there's so much going on with the mom internally, especially trying to figure out how to become this amazing mom that they expect you to be, and still no one is asking about you, no one is caring about you or asking. Everything they learned was about the baby, even what healthy baby poop looked like. Everything was all about the baby. So self-care. At some point, you have to think about you. Absolutely. So what does that look like for you now? Even then. Okay. Like, even during the pregnancy, now that you've had the baby, like everything, what's that look like now?
During the pregnancy, self-care for me just looked like, because I was still working. I worked up until, really I worked from home the last month. But thankfully my job is not, strenuous or anything like that. It's very, easy for me. But self-care was, for me, the most part of self-care was just making sure I was following up with the doctors and making sure my health was okay. Because the baby was fine, but like I said, health-wise, babies do a lot of things. But making sure my health was okay was the self-care part. Of course, I was always tired, so I just would go home and take a nap or go to sleep or whatever the case may be. Could have been more self-care, I guess, but for me, just getting my rest was very important. Was important.
Yeah. I do ask. Again, this is a question because I don't think we talk about the self-care enough.
I think,
especially for moms.
Yes, and I think is important for the men, fiance, husband, whatever the case may be, to be aware of the self-care needs that your pregnant wife fiance, girlfriend may need at that time. Because during the pregnancy, it's a lot going on. Self-care could be just a spa day, you know, something to relax her, everything. And I think men should. I see a lot of men stepping up, and because I see a lot of. I did post a video, and he did so amazing.
Oh, the one he was
like
so he went above and beyond.
Got down,
yes, everything. Yes. So I think more men should be aware of putting that woman first in the whole time, during the whole pregnancy. And I would say afterwards, self-care. My self-care didn't start afterwards till like 2 months after the baby. 2 months, okay. Yeah, because
you're still trying to get used to things.
Yeah. And then for like, you know, mommy would be like, "Just give me the baby," and I'm like, "No, I did not want to give the baby away because." For me, it was therapeutic.
Doesn't mean like away, like away.
Oh, not
she
away.
Means like away,
like my mom was there to help me, and she would say like, "Give me the baby."
But it was therapeutic.
So it was therapeutic for me to have my baby in my hands. So that was a therapy for me to just have her around me.
Look at you.
Yeah. So with the anxiety, everything, I'm like, okay, it's better for me to have her than to let somebody take care of her. So that's why mommy didn't really, you know.
And honestly, I think that helps you stay out of your own head.
Yes, it does. It does. It keeps you kind of busy and stuff like that. And then when I started, you know, getting back, doing my hair, and, you know, when we went to the concert, getting cute. So I started feeling like myself more. So, so I think right now I'm good.
So for you, postpartum depression wasn't anything?
So postpartum, I do realize that... because I was having it hits differently. It hits very differently. And I was having a lot of anxiety.
Which is a form of it.
And I did not know that was a form of postpartum until I saw someone said they had postpartum anxiety. And the anxiety was really, like, it was a lot. It was a lot of anxiety to the point, like, you know, like just... Yeah, it was very much anxiety. So that's another point of me having Nena was very therapeutic for me to just calm down and just focus on her and just be with her and be a good mom with her.
Gotcha.
Until the anxiety kind of faded because I didn't want, like, I was like thinking about going back to work, leaving her, all that stuff.
All that in your head at one point.
So then, the anxiety started, especially when we went to the concert, the Burna Boy concert. That kind of helped me because I'm like, okay, this is my first time leaving her for, like, I think the whole day, right? Was it the whole day?
It was kind of the whole day, but guys.
No, of course.
Every second. I need to check on this.
I did go home that day.
Which she did. I was like,
so it wasn't the full day.
I left right after.
We didn't even. It wasn't a full day. To be honest, it was not a full day.
It wasn't a full day.
And I left. We left like next morning, very early.
Yeah.
She didn't even want to bother to say, "Let me sleep yet." No, I'm gonna sleep with my baby.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, I never seen my sister like this.
Yeah, and she's solely breast milk, so I'm like, does she have enough food? So I just was like,
nah, what she thought was the baby was starving.
I didn't think she was starving, but I just
the way you ran, you did.
I read.
No, and it's a good call out because, which leads me to the next thing I want to say. It's like postpartum depression. A lot of people, especially men that don't understand the spouse or the boyfriend or the fiance, if they don't understand, even some women,
even
like
women.
Family members, women, female family members don't understand. If they don't really understand what or how it hits, they're expecting
to be depressed.
Like they're expecting you to go mad. They're expecting madness instantly, but
it can be very subtle,
so silent that you don't even realize. Like, especially, and I think those are the ones that you even really need to worry about. Most of the ones that don't speak. Like there are women that won't speak, they won't say anything. Before you know it, they've done the unthinkable. You know, or the women who just self-harm because of it. Like, it's a lot happening to our bodies, our hormones, our, you know, all these things. So I do think it's something that's under talked about nowadays. It's getting better.
It is getting better,
but it's something I absolutely think.
I think like they expect more of a depression or a, like, you know, you getting angry a lot or you going off on people or you they're looking for the obvious.
The obvious.
And it's most times I think it's
not
obvious. Yes, absolutely.
It's
so, for me it was just anxiety. Self-harm was never in my thought. Harming anything was never in my thought. The feeling of anxiety was my thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so.
And I think another thing is when some people call postpartum PTSD. I feel like postpartum should be called postpartum because postpartum.
I think PTSD is not a bad term.
To an extent, it's not. I don't think it qualifies. If y'all do, please put in the comments.
What makes you think it doesn't qualify?
I don't think they're the same.
Why?
Because
why do you think so?
PTSD is implying that you're recovering from a trauma.
You are recovering from a trauma.
What trauma?
See?
Having a baby is trauma?
It is trauma.
Why is it trauma?
It's trauma. Trauma doesn't mean that you...
Trauma's bad.
Trauma doesn't necessarily have to be in a, you went through a fire or a bomb or...
It doesn't have to be...
Or it doesn't... Not military. Not even that alone. Or you had a... something happened to you.
Near-death experience.
No. It's trauma to your body. It's trauma to your mental. It's trauma.
So you would call postpartum stress disorder PTSD?
I'm sorry, repeat that. You lost it.
So what I was trying to say
you said postpartum stress. You lost me a little bit. Say that again.
That's the ones that happens to moms, right? My question is, would you call that PTSD? You would call postpartum
there's
because
PTSD
there's a reason why it's called postpartum, right? Postpartum stress disorder.
Yeah.
And not PTSD. There's a lot of things that fall under the umbrella of PTSD, but there's a reason why they don't.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to put the postpartum.
No, it took your time.
Postpartum stress disorder. That's the PP.
PTSD?
Yes, it's not PT.
The T coming from the
PSD?
Sorry.
No. Sorry.
So are you saying? No. PT is a post-traumatic stress
disorder. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Gotcha.
You're confusing us.
I'm like, hold on, what are we talking about?
No. Okay. Postpartum is the mommy one.
Yes.
Post-traumatic.
God.
No, so you would call postpartum PTSD?
Okay, so the reason I would call because PTSD, is it not recoverable? Or is it forever, you have it forever? I thought it's recoverable.
You would have to, it requires intentional therapy to recover from it. I know
and some people go to therapy after.
I know people till today, even after therapy, they still get triggered.
And there are women till today, even after giving birth, that never got over their postpartum, their postpartum
depression, and they go for therapy.
Yes, there
postpartum
are women.
depression. How long? What do you say till today? How long ago did you have this baby? Because if we're talking
some
someone
people
like me 13 years ago, I'm pretty okay. I am pretty darn okay. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about someone like that, but a new mom.
It wasn't a new mom, though.
A year, 2 years, and especially when you never get back into the groove of things. Yeah. I can see how that can linger.
Some people's life changed forever because they don't have the adequate support to get back to who they were, get back to a good state.
I guess I can understand. Yeah. I just personally, I think they are different as to why they're called different things. For me, I rebuke it in Jesus' name. But I always say that I sometimes say I have PTSD when I'm going on a bridge that curves. And I say
because it happened to you before.
There was one time I was on 410 going to Mommy's house and it was slippery and the car did a 360 and stopped in the middle of the road. And I look up and an 18-wheeler's coming up. And I'm like, oh God, I need to get out of here. Ever since, when I'm going up a bridge, any kind of bridge, whether I say baby one, a medium one, a giant one, I'm at 10 miles. People behind me will be trying to go around. I'm like, if you go around, you will fall off the bridge. Okay, so for me, that was a very traumatic experience as to why till today, if you put me on the highway, I am very, very careful because I don't want a repeat incident.
Yeah, I get you. I see what you're saying.
You see where I'm coming with the, I personally feel like it can be.
I mean, I think maybe there's like a hairline difference, I would say, but to me, I think it's similar. It's very similar. Yeah.
But thank you for sharing. I do think these are things people should be aware about, whether you're a new mom, whether you're aspiring to be a mom, whether you're a new dad.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they have anything called for that.
They
go through a lot too, in a different way.
I think the reason it's postpartum for the women is because your hormones, everything
fluctuating,
is like
is doing
changing.
It's a roller coaster.
So I would say for the dads, for sure, be an awesome dad from day one. And an awesome dad means being there for the mom. Being there for the mom is being an awesome dad. Because you're there, you're helping her recover. The child feels that love. The child feels that
right from the womb.
From the womb.
I'm telling you, when Nena came out and they put her on me, she was crying. She stopped crying. When they tried to take her off, this girl screamed. I kid you not. She's like,
I remember.
She screamed like, put me back on my mama. So they know. From the womb, they feel everything. So being an awesome dad is being an awesome husband or an awesome
I was
partner,
just about to say
or an awesome fiance,
it
partner,
starts from
whatever.
The before.
Exactly.
It's not from when you conceive or conception.
Absolutely.
It's most certainly from before.
Yes.
So what kind of support though would you
support? This is the kind of support means even if like for instance, she doesn't want to give the baby up, understanding that let's leave her like that, but help her with everything else. That means cleaning, that means cooking, that means everything. Everything else, she shouldn't even have to lift a finger. Yeah. She should stay in bed with that baby.
Yep.
Because that's what's helping her at that point.
Yeah.
If that's the scenario. If the other scenario is that she doesn't want to be around the baby, or she doesn't maybe want to hold the baby.
You take the baby.
Right. You be up with that baby all night.
Yeah.
Let her sleep, let her rest. If she is having where she's just sad or just try to understanding the partner is absolutely, like you said earlier, is very vital, is very important, because then you can understand a way maybe to help them.
To help them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, there you have it, folks. These are very important information and things that we all need to know. So please feel free to share your experience, share what you have gone through, what helped you, what didn't help you, so you can help your fellow sister or fellow mom, or those wanting to be mommies. And we will see you later on Aprokovibes. But don't forget to hit that notification bell, ring that bell, hit that subscribe button, and like, comment, and share. And we'll see you later on Aprokovibes, the only place where if you do Aproko and waka pass with time, just like that. Bye guys. See you later.
Bye.